I'm in Salad and I saw the Maltese Falcon. It is directed by John Hudson. And if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. The movie starts, we're following a woman go into a police place. And then she's like, oh no, my sister, oh no, she's gone. Can you help me, please? And of course, they're like, okay, we'll take down your information. I honestly read this situation as soon as she left. Oh, she's just a nice gal. I don't think they paid any attention to her. I mean, as much as they're allowed to while working a police officer job, but I think they like shrugged it off. And then a boom, pow, 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 bam, boom, gun. Turns out our good old pal Miles over here got shot. And who shot him? That chick checked out. That's very sus. And then she comes back in the next day as a different person, very sus. The rest of the movie is just trying to get information out of her. All these police officers trying to get this information. What's the deal with all the shooting that happened? Do you know anything about it? And then she'd be like, she's like literally trying to avoid every question, and it infuriates me. Stop. You look so suspicious. Stop lying. It makes me think that you are in fact the killer. Spade is the other Popo officer that wasn't murdered, that was next to Miles. You know, he's alive. Miles is dead. He's very suspicious. Of course he is. Another very sussy thing, he goes to his office and there's a guy there. Oh, Joel. Oh, hey, Joel. How you doing, Joel? I've never met you before, Joel. Oh, hey, I'm Joel, says Joel. Hey, $5,000? Oh, that's a bribe. Everyone's trying to bribe this guy and he's just accepting all the money because of course he would. It's money. He's still trying to get to the bottom of what the heck is happening here, but apparently there's this figure. And this is a hilarious scene. Hilarious. We have Joel. Oh, well, if you're not going to accept the 5,000, if you're not going to accept the 5,000, then how about I accept the gun? And Spade be like, okay. All right, look over there. He's like, what? And then, boom, I got the gun. Switcheroo. Reverse Uno. Reverse. But of course, things die down as they naturally do. And then big old brain Spade over here is like, oh, actually, I'm going to give him back the gun. And then, boom. He pulls the gun on him again. Just freaking Joe pulls the gun on Spade again. And then Spade just laughs. And I'm like laughing with him. Like, why did you do that? And I bet he's laughing at himself. I'm gonna be honest. This movie's details are really hard for me to keep mental track of. There's a lot of speaking. It's a lot of words between adults. And it's a lot. It's really a lot for me to just keep in my head. Also, all the guys look the same. The chicks look different, which is nice. I like when chicks don't look the same at all. And then another guy comes to Spade. Oh, let me offer you 25,000 plus another 25,000 after I get the bird. And it's like, why do people assume he has the bird? It's never been shown that he has the bird in his possession. It's just kind of implied with how many people are trying to buy this bird off of him. Spade is then given the package and he's like, oh, well, I got a package now. Let's just give it to the bus. Let's give it to bus land. What's the worst thing that can happen at a bus? I'm actually very angry about how little I remember of this movie. I remember it being so good, but just the way that it's set up, the locations are like not different from each other enough for me to like really distinctly remember from one location to another. It just seems like it's like the same set piece for every location. This is a very complicated crime movie, and I'm just like, man, I wish I knew complicated. I wish I was able to understand complicated. It's not as straightforward as I would like in a movie, personally. But if you like complicated things, if you like to have your head a little wrap around the plot of a movie and try to understand what the heck is going on during the entirety of it, then this movie is definitely for you. Wow, another chance for frickin' Spade to be given a chance to given money, because of course he is. Of course. He has this Falcon thing. All the ladies like, oh, this Falcon thing is so great. Oh, let amazing. Oh, look at this Falcon package. And then like I remember them like opening it up and then it being fake and it's like, oh, it's lead. And I'm like, amazing, amazing, good stuff. Haha, you killed a bunch of people. A bunch of people were dead because of this freaking one in a lifetime Falcon thing. This isn't cool. It's not even as cool as a gargoyle, which is made of freaking concrete and can last longer. Freaking lead. Oh, no, you can put lead in fucking water pipes. Wow, it's revealed that actually the chick at the very beginning did the murders. Oh, who knew? Of course she did. And also, she's really smooth with Spade. Oh, let me just like be. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna big ol' lie. I'm a big lying type. Oh, and Spade's like, okay, well, how the heck am I supposed to protect you from all these freaking police officers trying to get you woman? Okay, come on. Yeah. And then he does a little kiss to her and is like, oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm like, oh, that's how the payment happens. And then there's no more kiss to. I'm like, did they eventually get in love? And then he's like sad that he has to give her up, even though she done dirty murders. I'm glad that she gets locked up. Lock her up real good. She deserves jail. She deserves 20 years if she's a good girl. If she's a bad girl, she's gonna be stuck in there for life. Ah, yeah, hate her. She sucks. She lies the entire time in the movie and it makes me angry. Stop lying. Everything else, too complicated for me to wrap my head around. There's just a lot of talking, too much talking for my flavor of movie. I honestly want a little bit of action. Oh, we go explore. What the heck? Where did this thing even come from? Oh, it's just a package and we're just dealing with people talking to each other about a bird that's made of lead. I want to take that bird, turn it into bullets, and put the bullet into a gun, take that gun, put it to my head, and pop! This movie is good to stare at. This movie is very good to be angry at this woman because she can't just stop lying and has to involve all these men within her life and all this money changing hands. You know, that part of the movie is very frustrating. I feel frustrated towards this movie not because it is bad, but because of the bad decisions that each character makes. I really like the blocking of a scene. The actors are really good. They're hit their marks. I like the actresses. She's like, ooh, I'm so sad. I'm a sad actress. Ooh. That's my impression of a sad actress. I really like the set pieces. I like how I just feel like I'm in a room every time I'm near them in a room. Wow, I'm in a room full of people and it feels like I'm in a room. What? Yeah, that's what this movie is. It makes me feel like I'm in a room with them. So I gotta give this movie like a solid, I don't know, 7 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. YouTube really likes that. If you like the fast track of movie review, you can do that. $20 Dinos at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you like to help support the daily grindiness of all these daily movie reviews, go to this link tree. And until next time, I'll see you later, my Sal Crouton Bacon Bits.